Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
Off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Nope. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes into this one tied for the top spot in the league's home run standings at the moment.
And with a handful of games left, this is going to be a fun race to watch to see who comes out on top. He certainly wants to put his best foot forward, starting with this at bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Frazier on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Polanco carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He starts the day leading the entire NL in slugging. You talk about power. He's got more than enough power. He's definitely fun to watch, and a pretty safe bet that he's going to put on a good show in this one.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
0-1 count. Here it comes. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also driven in 5 runs. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back for more from the north side after this. Jameson Taillon starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ben.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. Over to Bell for the double play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's collected 11 hits in 29 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Now a hard liner, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
D-Roll, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
So striding forward now, Kevin Kramer, 5 for 6 in the series, so he's a tough out right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Hops this one up. Happ has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Stepping into the box, Jameson Taillon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Javier Baez. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon carries a .414 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And that misses 1-1. To 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He brings a rather ugly .230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Batting it.
Standing in now, Paul Hamels. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 home. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Kramer has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Adam Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Gone! on to lead off the inning. Here's another 1-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He beat it. Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Frazier on second. Polanco at first with no outs. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Dickerson, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. Line towards center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Up next will be Francisco Arcia.
For the Cubs, the catcher, number 60.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. The 2-0. And it's fouled away. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So stepping in, Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Fastball well outside. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Stepping up now, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 44.
So striding in, Kevin Kramer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series,
Now
and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Colin Moran. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready now, Jameson Taillon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Rizzo is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up at a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Cubs,
thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. Ground
ball sent back up the middle. And he He's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Standing in now, Cole Hamels. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, number 60.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And the next to bat will be Francisco Arcia. First pitch on its way. Ball one.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hamels is off of first with two away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Outside, 3-0 now. Ben Zobrist would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is on 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. One left for the Cubs. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. all tied at 1-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Zobrist gets his lead at first, nobody out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. In the air now out to right field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kramer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right. Cabrera going back. And gone into the right field bleachers. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Kevin Kramer will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That misses, 2-0.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
3-0 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Montgomery. Now
standing in now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Lonnie Chisenhall will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall. And that misses for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s.
a dozen home runs, and 31 RBIs. One 0 now to Chisenhall. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Popped him up. Barcia is under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The center fielder.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue as he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Keone Kela is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The right fielder, Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Half with a 2-1 count now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Here comes the 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Full count now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 60.
So in now for Chicago, Francisco Arcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Tyler Chatwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Chatwood.
Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. The 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Josh Bell, pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 44.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Standing in, Colin Moran. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 4. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Barcia moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit in the air to center field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Little chopper back to the mound. Kramer charging this one, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
1-1 to Schwarber. Two balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. In the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Andrew Romine is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 30, Andrew Romine.
Pablo Reyes will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. No balls and one strike. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Pitch on the way. Hit out toward second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. And it's fouled away. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Felipe Vasquez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 73.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Vasquez has pitched just under 60 innings with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. Wilson Contreras will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 16 homers, 56 runs batted in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 27, Addison Russell.
Hopped up. Kramer shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Keone Kela wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.